Okay, cool. All right. Perfect. So, first thing I have done in a week, I'm guessing people have probably been wondering what I've been up to or where I've been. I figured I'd just explain that off the top. Took a little time just away from the channel, figuring out what I wanted to do next and kind of the next chunk of videos to make. And I figured come back to things with a live stream. So gonna do roughly what we did last week. I'm here with Dynamic D, if you want to say hi, man.
Hey guys and gals.
And let us know how the audio is, how the quality of the stream is. My internet looks like it's going to be great today. So, you said you had so you're a teacher.
Yes, I am.
You said you'd have kids from class watching potentially.
Yeah, I told Jim, I said as well, I said if anyone mentions like Mr. C or something like that in chat, he has to let me know.
Okay,
so,
cool.
And then we'll definitely,
nice.
definitely give a shout out.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's very cool, man. That's neat. Yeah, definitely makes me smile thinking of that. That's fun. Yeah, so I think I will get set up and take this thing off. And yeah, let us know how the quality of everything is. Like I said, looks like it's going to be great. And then I just need to know how my voice, Dynamic D's voice, and the music volume all are. Because those never quite sound right. Or it seems to change from week to week what I need to do. So we will see. And let me keep an eye on things over here so I can keep an eye on chat. So I see Kai, I see Monkey Man, I see Gamma Dose, I see Joe. Good morning, people. How's everybody? Psycho Fu was here super early. Dingo, I think that's probably the Dingo who's new to the Patreon servers, I would think. D's voice is too low.
Yeah.
I'll fix that. I was worried because felt like I had you too loud, so I didn't want to go too far.
Actually, I actually cranked my own volume up as well, so it's. I was hoping it would be good enough. But...
No, I think I probably overcorrected. So let me know how it is around this setting here, guys. I had you at 200%, and then I went down below 100 because you still sounded loud, but I didn't have music then. So.
Yeah, then it would be pretty loud, yeah.
Dylan in chat, I don't know if you saw that. He said it's Saturday morning for me, and it is for. What's your time zone that you're in?
Oh, mine's in Europe, so I mean,
okay.
I'm 5 hours ahead of you.
Okay, so it's afternoon now.
Here, yeah. Yeah, it's afternoon over here. It's 5 in the afternoon. Yeah.
Okay, and then yeah, Dylan said it's 4 a.m. on Sunday for him, which I don't.
That's Australia.
Right, that's got to be the other end of the world.
Australia.
I guess show people what we worked on last time live streamed was this boat. I'm pretty happy with how it looks coming back to it after a week. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, no, I love it. It is. I was actually really judging that paint scheme, just thinking, with that dark gray and that white. It really looks good, though. I'm really happy about it.
I think it's tough to have to tell how something's gonna look on a big scale, because this is like a pale blue color. So if you look at it just on its own, both of these are colors of blue, really. Oh, I'm either lagging or about to crash. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm lagging as well, Sam.
Okay. I think I'm getting disconnected from the server, so we'll see. I think I'll have to hop back on, assuming that it didn't crash. Structures Plus been making life a little complicated lately. I bet that's what it is. Okay, so I think the server crashed. At least I can't get on it.
I think so. I don't know. I'm still waiting to get
cool.
the screen.
Okay, well I will do. I will put this little Saturday thing up to distract people. Okay, and I'll see. The server's probably gonna come back up on its own if it's anything like it's been the last little bit. Yeah. If not, we always have somewhere we could go. We could easily. Oh, it looks like the center's down too, doesn't it? Weird. Okay, we'll figure it out. Server's crashing, it seems like.
Yeah, it is a weird one.
So Waldo's saying he likes the boat. Yeah, Ubersmith getting kicked there too, I think. So.
Yeah, Dingo also said he said the center crash as well.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, by the way, I was supposed to. I think you have to give a shout out. Butt Monkey Hunter.
Yes.
He just joined the service today, so I helped him out a little bit.
Oh, nice. Yes. So he's brand new as well. It's funny when you get to know people by their gamer tags. You just end up being cool with whatever the heck they are, even if they're weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I see Ali in chat. I see Gamma. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. See if we can figure out what's up with the servers. See if I can sort them out. They look like they're either running or gonna be coming back up. I don't know. It still says there's a lot of people on Ragnarok. Are you still sort of timed out or hung up, waiting to?
No, I'm in the sessions list now, just waiting for that. Just waiting for it to pop up again.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell exactly what's happening with it. We'll figure something out. If the server's not up, we'll definitely find something to do. But yeah, I think it would get sorted out. I'll just keep an eye on chat and chat with people. I mentioned I was took a little time off this week, was a little distracted. Oh, someone's saying update. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, generally good overall week. Spent some time with friends, spent some time with family. Did a bunch of reading, focused in on what I want to do with the channel and videos and all that kind of stuff. So, good time off. Yeah. No, I think people are talking now about gamer names. It's funny, you just make them up. Like, I don't know, everybody has some alias that they have when they're online.
I wouldn't even be able to tell you how I got that, how I came by the damn idea. I can't even think about it. I think this is like the first gamer tag I ever made.
Right. Yes. Yeah, it's, and I mean, I think I was somewhat deliberate when choosing UniteTheClans, because I was deciding what of the names I've used in the past I would use with the channel, if anything. But I don't know, I just followed the weird tradition of, it seems like YouTubers use their gamer tags as their channel. Like, that just seemed like what everybody did. So, you just call your channel what you call yourself online. It's weird. The more that I think about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is, yeah, that is a bit strange. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have Slipgator, and his channel is also just called Slipgator. So
yeah, but it is him. It's just weird, because at some point you're not that person that you're... Or that's some weird alias that you've created. You know, I'm sure the actual person isn't quite the same person as Slipgator, right? Like,
I would hope not. I mean, they're going through life just like the name Slipgator. I would hope not.
Yeah, I would think he's just like, he's different in some ways. So in some ways, like, Slipgator is a person he becomes sometimes. It's weird if you start getting really philosophical with having a YouTube channel and having a bunch of people watch you and going by a made-up name. It's weird.
Alter egos over here, man. So it's like Superman and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, we got Jam saying Jam wouldn't make a very good channel. That's... Oh, it looks like server's coming back up, potentially. I'll try and rejoin. People haven't complained too much about the audio. It sounds like I might have the balance right now with music, with your voice, with my voice.
No, so. Jim wouldn't be good at either. No, definitely not.
Yeah. Okay, somebody asking if I'm gonna do log cabin number 4. I actually was saying to you, I was thinking about doing. It's been a long time since I did that, like an actual tutorial like I'd done in the past. So I was thinking about doing those. I don't know. It's a good way to build, and it's a way that seems to get the videos out to a lot of people. They get to see the idea. Like, some of those are my most popular videos, I think, are those step-by-step tutorials.
Yeah, those ones do have a lot of views. Yeah.
I don't know what the trick is. By the way, I think I'm logging in. I am logged in, so you should be able to follow suit. And it's sunrise.
Yeah, it says loading mods. I'm still not loading one out of anything, but it's still loading mods, so it's fine.
Your character's a little slumped down. yeah, I get a little distracted. I can't even remember what I was just saying. I'll show off the back of this little boat here. I think we showed this off. You had done this for Sunday after I built Saturday, so. And then that's a gift from Cryo, this UniteTheClans. Was I saying to you that asking you what they were good for?
No. They were. I told you what they were good for. I just can't remember it now.
No,
but,
I can't either.
Yeah, I know you were talking about the building tutorial videos.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of views.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's it. That is definitely what I was talking about. But yeah, that's something. Thank you. That is the value. Keep reminding me of what I just forgot I was talking about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, those are definitely a way where if I come up with a cool enough, I think that's why I don't always do it, because if an idea doesn't seem cool enough, or it's not enough people can't do it, like if it's a modded thing and it's only for the people on PC, then I tend to not want to do those ideas as tutorials, because I feel like that style of video you would want. I don't know. You want it to appeal to. You want it to be available to people, because I don't know if you're doing the how-to type thing. I've always tried to keep the tutorials vanilla, and then ideally it's an idea that's good enough that you would imagine lots and lots of people wanting to see it.
No, definitely. But I mean, if they do, because I mean, that's what everyone's talking about, is they're going to be incorporating the S Plus into the vanilla game.
Yeah.
So if they do that, then yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yes, that would change everything for sure, because there's a lot of cool things you can do with S Plus. Like, I definitely feel an urge to use that, and not just the vanilla stuff, but for folks on console, that's still all they have, right? So I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like I guess what I'm playing the game in a way where it's my focus is how I'm enjoying it, then I can totally want to do the mods. But if I'm playing it in a way where I feel like I want to be teaching people or showing people, I guess I'd want to appeal to everybody if I could. So I guess that's my thinking with not, keeping the tutorials vanilla. But yeah, I don't know. It would be fun to go back to. I think I just get the appeal of building with mods, and I end up not wanting to do those as tutorials. So I haven't done one in a long time.
That's understandable as well. I mean, if you look at the center server, I mean, we have the steampunk bot there as well. So yeah, that's definitely way different.
Yeah. It's hard to know what to put your time in, right? Like, I think I've mentioned that before, where if you're gonna make the best taming videos, you're probably not gonna make the best building videos or whatever. It would be, the game's popular enough, there are enough people that play it and make videos doing it, that you would have to have some I don't know, some strength or specialty to stand out at all, right? So it would be tough to be good at everything. And I think even the same goes with modded building versus vanilla. Like, if I'm spending time playing with that steampunk mod, there's somebody doing, vanilla building tutorials that I could be doing.
Oh yeah.
It's a
definitely
weird way of thinking. I just realized I should put the lights on that I have on me. I'm not very well lit today.
Actually, Monkey Man was at least the people asking where Red is, because Red isn't in chat yet.
Oh,
William's not in chat, so Monkey Man, he says, well, he won the key from Osiris last week, and now he's gone, and
right.
Now Monkey Man feels used.
Yes, I forgot to say that. Thank you, if Monkey Man's in chat. Thank you. Gave away. I had such a bad time with internet on the second day, but of the last weekend, but. Gave away a copy of Osiris New Dawn to just the people watching the stream. So everybody went and did that, and it was Red, who was always around being a moderator, that ended up winning it. So he was worried people would think he was something fishy going on, I guess, right?
I guess that's why he's not in chat right now, because he doesn't want to get he doesn't want to get burnt on that one. No, I've done the exact type of contest that Monkey Man did, the Gleam thing, and there's no real way to I don't know, to cheat it. No, exactly.
It's pretty legit. Although I suppose it would be impossible for Red to do anything. Monkey Man could do some fishy stuff. He could pick a winner and then go nah, and then pick a different winner. He could probably do that. But I'm not accusing him of anything.
Just saying, don't be mad at
Give a shout out in chat to Arahli. He just joined in chat as well.
Oh, hey buddy, how's it going? He's welcome to come say hi in chat too. In voice chat. We're just in the one for the stream. Okay. Yeah, I've just been picking stuff up and making a little cleaning up some of this first build that we're going to be replacing.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream as well.
Okay,
Also,
cool.
I'm
No,
gonna
that's
keep
all right.
an eye on that chat as well. So I got the stream up. I'm at 9 out of 13, so I'm almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish my computer was faster this way, but no. Well.
I think the key is having the SSD, right? It seems.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. Is the SSD will make it go much faster. I do have an SSD on my computer, but it's too small to put ARC on it.
I totally understand. I had one. I had one that had Windows and ARC got too big for it, so I had to move ARC off to another to a regular old hard drive, and it was definitely a bit slower. And then I managed to get a new SSD and move ARC to an SSD of its own, because I imagine it will eventually be a half a terabyte. So yeah, it should have plenty of space over there. And then, but yeah, it definitely seemed faster now going back to the SSD. I don't know if I noticed it so much when I made the switch the first time, because the SSD was probably too full. But yeah, no, it's good if you can do it. I guess ARC's so big now though. It's like you don't even know what size SSD to buy.
No, you don't.
Because
I have no idea how big it is now.
If you bought a 100 gig SSD originally, you would have been like, this is plenty for one game. I don't think it is anymore, right? ARC is bigger than that. At least.
Yeah, no, ARC is definitely bigger than 100 gigs.
And
yeah.
especially if you haven't uninstalled it and reinstalled it, right? It becomes massive. I think there's something to that.
Yeah, especially if you're looking at all the mods that we use as well, it's gonna be terrible as well.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm just trying to herd the jerboas a little bit.
Here they come, attacking you like they're gonna be on you like a white on rice.
I missed a couple. All right.
I'll get that little lizard.
I think I got these guys? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, geez, like the Pied Piper.
I'm looking at this. It's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's great.
And if you don't mind, I'm going to go the other way. I don't want to get attacked by like a mean pack of turboas.
Yeah.
I mean, Arahli just jumped through the screen as well.
Yeah. I'll leave them there. I'll leave them there for now. And then, yeah, that means we can kind of pick up all of this stuff. Anything with this that I'd be careful picking up? I don't want to break anything.
No, it's just the trough is just full of berries as well.
I just grabbed those, so I think I can move the trough over. Or just set the trough down somewhere for now. And grab a foundation. Oh yeah, they're there. So yeah, I'm thinking I rebuild the little Jerboa ranch that I had attempted building here a couple of times. It just was always either full of stuff or I never put the time in to make it look better. So I think now we'll take everything down, we'll start from scratch, end up with a good looking build hopefully. We will see.
Wolf Jr. is in the chat. He says, "Hi, I'm new, so welcome."
Hello, buddy. What's going on? We are aiming to do a little building. I think I'll do probably a less bright color. This, I don't know. We'll see.
It is really nice, though. I don't know. It has something to it. It looks really good, but it's like it is really light.
It's one of those few places that it'll work. I think I have a little bit of a different design in mind. Maybe something like a little more, I don't know, traditional. We'll see. I don't know. Traditional isn't even the right word. Let me see. So I'm thinking maybe I'll make a little courtyard garden area around where this grass is, and that'll be where the jerboas go. And then I think I'll figure out how deep or whatever, how far across to take this, but I think depth-wise, or I guess that would be width. I think depth-wise it'll be 3 deep, and I'll work on a little wall pattern there. And then over here, I think I would build out, just figure out, I guess I'd figure out exactly how far to build. Is it lagging? It must be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just running around, so at least when I look at the dinos
yeah,
are
there
not
we go.
lagging. So
there we go. I think I'm all caught up. There we go. So yeah, and then I'm not sure how far to go this way, but I think I'll definitely do that, and then I'll go grab some adobe walls and sloped walls, and I'll try a little pattern, and we'll see what we think.
Oh, you also want to tell the people that the pillar mod was removed completely.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, we've had that. I guess yeah, it's sort of like a building restriction. Aims to keep bases small and keep people limited to each having, I think it was 2 bases, a small one and a big one. And so when we built this first building here, we were constricted. I forgot about that. We were constricted by the little pillar, which only gave us, so we had a tiny pillar and a large pillar. We wanted to use the tiny one here, and it made for quite a tiny little building. Now we'll have the freedom to go a little bit bigger. And then we used the large pillar last week off that island over there to build the boat to create like a shipyard type space. But now the whole mod is just removed, so you can just build anywhere. I think aiming to stick to all the same rules we had before, where people are not building within render distance of anybody else without permission. Obviously Arahli's over there, but he invited me down this way. So yeah, I guess that's the main difference from last week. You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
No, I just remembered. I mean, Arahli said it in his video earlier this week, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's a good one to talk about as well.
Perfect. I think I am going to... Okay, I'm gonna go make some sloped walls. Yeah, I'll have to change my armor if I don't go. The only reason I have this ridiculous armor color is to match the color scheme I was gonna go with on the this little Jerboa house. I was gonna go with this cyan and yellow. So I did the armor and the tools in an insane color. Oh, there's Red.
It is a good combination, though. I mean, hey, it is just a good combination, so yeah.
It is good. Hi, Red. How's it going, buddy?
Red.
Yeah, I think people didn't love that pillar mod anyway, so it's by popular demand that it's gone, I would think.
I actually did like it. I mean, it did restrict you, but then then again, you could get really creative in how to build it on with the restrictions that we had. I mean,
yeah.
And if you look at me and Jam's base, or Jam and I's base, it's a really good build.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely inspired creativity. People making the most of the space that they had available to them, or the space that the pillar would give them. So let me make... There we go. Just making a bunch of sloped walls so I can start to get the shape of this thing. I think I'll just need to move some wood over. So you have once again done a bunch of prep and got the ship all stocked up with stuff for building. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated.
No problems whatsoever, man. I mean, like I said, if you need anything else, just give a holler and I'll go get it in the stream. Doesn't matter. Cool.
Well, I don't honestly. Let me see. No, I think I'm fairly well stocked up at the moment. So we'll see. I'll just aim to keep building and see where I can go. I didn't do a crazy amount of crafting beforehand because I really wasn't sure what we would do build-wise. But yeah, I'll take I'll grab what's already set up here in terms of Adobe stuff, and I'll see about building.
Yeah, I went out and got some more cactus up because I knew you were going to be building with Adobe, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just go get some more cactus up anyway.
Yes.
So I got like tons of it on my on this thing over here. So.
Oh, beautiful. And am I encumbered? I am encumbered. Okay, so I'll put some stuff back. All right.
So what's your standing on like tech buildings? I think the building parts from tech. Have you ever experimented with those?
Not a whole lot, man. I don't know. It's I don't know. Just didn't catch my attention all that much. I just seem like I feel like you can. So far, they didn't seem like the best looking building pieces or most versatile. Like, seemed like there were a few things you'd be able to do. But yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts? What have you experienced so far with that stuff?
Well, actually, me and Jim, we just started replacing all of our building parts with tech, because we have the ability to.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Both of us have never had it before, so it's like, okay, you know, it is a cool thing to really experiment with.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, we had our building built up with wood and stone.
Yeah.
Like we have like a nice, really relaxed look to it, and but now we're replacing. I've just been replacing all that today.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's like the inside is like this really grayish shade, and it's, I don't know.
And what about like painting it and stuff? It does take some parts of it. I haven't experimented all that much. I don't know. Like for me, I've enjoyed this game, and like admittedly in a sort of weird way, where I have I used it to do like historical building and things like that. That's not what most people are doing, where I've tried to build Roman stuff and medieval stuff, and like I definitely don't have quite the same approach to the game as other people. So when I saw the tech stuff, it didn't quite fit in as much with what was inspiring me, but I guess it like that just makes me judge it when I don't know how cool it is in game. If it is super cool when you're playing to finally get that upgrade and make that final jump, I can see that.
Yeah, like I said, you know, I haven't been playing this very long anyway, but it's like, yeah,
Right.
you know, the time that I have been playing, is, you know, you see them on these videos, you know, of like the big YouTubers that, you know, like it's within 2 episodes they're already standing in the middle of their tech building, you know, it's like, okay, you know, it looks so cool, but you know, it's just to make it yourself, it's like, oh wow, I have the ability, that's cool.
Yes. Yeah, no, I can see that part of it for sure.
Yeah, that's just the survival side, like the survival aspect of, you know, being able to build that. That's like really cool. It's really fantastic.
Yeah.
And I have a set of the tech gear at my at the base as well. You know, it's like never been able to build that either. So it's like, yeah, totally new.
Yes, the tech gear is very cool. I remember we definitely played with that when it first came out. All right. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with the build yet.
It looks really traditional. Like you said, you know, you're going for a little more traditional look.
Like a sort of a villa. Kind of that's the look that it's gonna end up with. Yeah, I have one snap point here that's making me a little crazy. Oh, I think I did.
Yeah, so I've been seeing that, yeah.
I think I did it. But that
looks like it. Yeah.
That means then I'm going to need. Okay, perfect.
No, that one's not right.
No?
The last one you placed? No, that one's off.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Well, I can take out this, I believe. And that will make it so it only has one place to snap. That's what I should have done before.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
And then I can just place a wall under there. So I'm a little hesitant. Oh, right. So the wall's gonna have a second snap point too. Okay. I think I have a couple of my key bindings look like they're not right anymore. I had sorted these out all with my my new mouse, so I could do so I could build the best. Let me see here.
And like you said last week, you know, you're so used to doing it in on like your own server, you know, like just wanting stuff in and stuff like that. So it's I can imagine that will be yeah, I can imagine.
So I had it. What I'd ended up with on my mouse here was the rotate snap point button. Is this I was gonna say because it keeps wanting to snap there, which is super annoying.
It's still too high as well.
Yeah. Well, it's because that one, I don't know. So the only other thing I can do, yeah, I know what I could do to fix the whole problem. So if I built the windows that are up here, these windows here, if I built those straight up from here, I wouldn't have a problem. But because I'm snapping them to this, they're snapping ever so slightly higher than they would. So that's why I'm having these. So these are now snapped to the ceilings. They're like a tiny, like an inch higher than they would be if they were built up from the foundations. So
yeah,
if I take this out, boom, boom. I think I was building in vanilla earlier. So thinking about the ways you would need to do it there, which you would need to make sure it was supported. Like with S+, you can build up, and then you can remove the support that's underneath, and the window will stay put. But if you're just building on console, then you would have to find a way to support that third window up there. But for us, we could just do that. So then that should be at the same height as that, and that's because they're both built off the foundations. We were getting a weird thing before because I was building off the ceiling, which is kind of a pain. What's up, GoDaddy? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Kai? Oh. I misread things sometimes in chat.
What did you misread?
Oh, I think he was saying later taters or something like that, William was, and I thought he was, I just read it as like, I don't know. I read it as like, oh man, he's taking a long time figuring this out. I forget, I don't even know what words I thought I was reading, but later taters, years later, something like that. I don't know. Just, my brain is jumping steps ahead.
Later. Yeah, so like years later. Or
yeah,
like that.
I think that's the way my weird brain is working today. But anyway, that's not what he was saying. So I think
I do think that's what he meant though. But that's a different story.
I think this looks good from. I think this looks good from out here, like that shape. And then I would have to figure out. Do I do a sloped wall? Okay, so I could do. We'll see. So I could do this shape, which I've kind of done that shape before, or this shape. And make it super weird.
Yeah, well, if they put it up that way, then it would look super weird because that one's not facing it correctly.
Yes, but I don't know if it would look terrible.
That is the point. Oh yeah.
I would. So
I don't know either.
I'll kind of show you what I think it might look like if it worked. This particular weird setup. The other one's just like a barn with a thing on the side. It's a shape I've built before. This would be something totally weird and different. Let me rotate that. Snap point. Oh, it's not wanting to snap at all.
Well, there's an idea coming in of doing something based off the Winchester Mystery House.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that then.
That's so I don't even know what it's about.
We will figure it out though.
Yeah, that is a weird shape though.
That's not right, is it? Okay, one sec. We'll see. Nothing's permanent.
With S plus, nothing is permanent. Well, at least with art, nothing is permanent. Put it that way.
Okay, well that's fine. Here, build up like that. Oh, I think we got lag. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so what is it called again?
The Winchester Mystery House.
Something something about what we've already built must have triggered them to think about that, right? Interesting looking. It's gonna be a bit larger than I imagined. I see a bunch of different versions of it.
Oh wow, that's Castles and Keeps.
Yeah, yeah, I suppose so.
That's the only mod that really triggers my.
Yeah, that you could do there.
So just looking at the windows and stuff like that, yeah.
You could do that color scheme really easily with Adobe, maybe brick on Adobe roofs, and maybe that's, I don't know.
Villager would also fit there as well.
And if you did it vanilla, maybe that's olive. You do some inside out Adobe and do it with, I don't know. I guess I don't have it up on the screen for people, but yeah, Google whatever Winchester Mystery House. We all just did.
Yeah, taking a few minutes just to do it.
I didn't mean to get too far into what the Winchester Mystery House would be like if I was able to build that. Oh, people dying all over the place.
There's nougat as well.
Is that too weird a shape? It is super weird, but
it is super weird. But you know, it's different.
I don't know if it works at all. We'll see what people think of that.
It's just different.
I could do it much simpler. I guess I'm just trying to picture like when you have like Adobe houses, they seem to often be like packed in tight quarters. When you just picture that type of building, like favelas in Brazil have that style of building, or a bunch of different places, Mediterranean towns and cities where the buildings are all just packed in super tight. Then you'll often have like roofs going different directions, or it would seem like you'd be able to go across the tops of, like James Bond movie style, go across the tops of that style of house. I don't know. So I pictured some weird angles and shapes coming together, but I think people are probably going to think it's weird. We'll see.
I am digging it though. It's it's just something different. It's different. I mean, I like it when you do different builds, like different styles like that. You know, just throwing it something out there. Like, hey, what do you think of this? It really, yeah.
This is good for that because we can just try something silly, and if we don't like it, we can take it all apart, and there's nothing lost. Okay, well, people seem to want me to at least attempt to make something in this bizarre style. So, I gotta figure out door frames and window frames. Because if we're gonna paint it, the Adobe walls don't work well with paint. They don't take paint the same way as the other things do. Oh, that's not right either. Okay. I have regular foundations and I have the S+ ones. So I'm gonna try and make the most of having them.
Oh, you built the first Drupal house. You built that one with like normal.
Well, cause look at the difference, right? Like from a looks point of view, one looks way better, or gives you a totally different. They're just different. It's nice that we have the Structures Plus version, but it's cool to have both those options, because if you want to really do a decorative, detailed foundation, you can with this one, from a building perspective.
On the one side, I just really love those vanilla ones. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see the S+ version look exactly the same as the other ones.
Yeah, it would be cool. I can see why they didn't, because their foundations are bigger, right? Like, they go
way further into the ground. Like
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
compare over here. They you can see like one's gonna be hovering, and then the other one would probably be, yeah. I don't have another one, but anyway, yeah. No, I think what I'm gonna try and do is make it look like a couple little houses, all like attached. I did a build this time last year that was supposed to be like a Mediterranean street type deal, and so I think I'll take a little inspiration from that, where I'll have it like these two tiles will be one house, these two will be another, at least in terms of the facade. So like I'll build it so that they look like they're separate little houses. So I could do something like that. We'll see. Gonna be a sec. I think I'm lagging again. Am I lagging?
Yeah, Billy Bob's saying I think the design looks like butt crap, but it's not done yet. It will come together, I'm sure, and look like golden poop.
Yeah, well, we will see.
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't necessarily disagree. I don't love it yet either. Okay.
I just don't like the color of this stuff. You have to paint it, because if you don't paint it, it does look like.
Yeah. Okay. Now, oh, this is one problem though. With Adobe is you can't. I'm not gonna be able to walk through here. Right, you're not able to walk through there, are you? That door frame? No. So I think we won't do door frames on the front because they are pointless on the front. We'll do window frames. I'll go. I think I need to go make. So I'm gonna need. Thinking about what I'm gonna need going forward. I know what I can do. Take that out. Alright, so maybe that looks like that. And this is a really easy fix if this all turns out badly. So I will need some walls, door frames, mostly window frames, door frames, sloped roofs, I think is the next step.
That's a funny thing that you did up there with the door frame up top.
Yeah, so I've done that before, and we'll have to see how it looks with something in there, but it often will look like it's a kind of a big two-story window. If you do like a window frame and a door frame stacked. With wood, it definitely does. I was going to say, I've done it before, like on some of my log cabin designs have been like that. And I need to make some windows. But yeah, we could try putting a door or something, a door and a window in there. I think if you had like the greenhouse glass, that would almost look like a two-story window, because of how little space there is between the bottom of the glass door that would be in there and the glass window. But I don't think I have any of that stuff. I don't think I have any. I don't think I've made any greenhouse stuff, but I do have windows and doors that I could try throwing in there and see how they look.
So I can make the greenhouse stuff for you.
I wonder. Do you think that's gonna look good in this place? What would you?
I'm not sure. Did you make glass or did you make the greenhouse?
I have not really. I don't think I've really done anything. I think there was some stuff here already that you had dropped off from an old build of yours, some glass stuff, but.
I'm not sure there's only glass walls.
Ooh, that looks weird. Yeah, I honestly, I'm easy. I don't even know what I need. If I don't know. I like the maybe just if you want to do one greenhouse glass door, one greenhouse glass window, and we can just test them out and see how they look.
Yeah, I just made two windows. I'm gonna
cool.
see which ones fit, how they fit in there.
Cool. Yeah, try whichever one. The wood looks really weird. I didn't realize the wood of the window goes
totally different direction than the door. They look weird. Yeah, that looks good. I have done that before. It crosses over a little bit strangely. This looks more like a window you would see on a house like that, I think.
Looks like it's built in.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yes, that's the greenhouse one. The bar going through the middle, that's the greenhouse window.
Yeah, and the greenhouse door really doesn't have anything going through it. The glass one has a bunch of partitions, so it lends to a very modern look, the regular glass door. Whereas I think that greenhouse one, you can have a bit of an aged feel to it. I painted that glass in like colors to make it look like gold or like silver, something like that. And I'm just keeping an eye on things. Stream seems to be going really well. There are 73 people watching. Somebody asking East Coast. Yes, East Coast. So it is still morning for us for 13 minutes in this time zone. We have a little bit of morning left. Okay.
Yeah. You want to go with greenhouse then?
I would think that would look good. I did want to try. Yeah, I don't know.
It actually looks, if you come up closer to the glass window, it actually looks like it's made in such a way that it won't open.
Well, it does look that way, yeah. I don't know if this one has the same effect though. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I like the way the greenhouse one looks. I think it's like less obtrusive, there's less obvious metal, even though it goes all the way across the thing. I think looks-wise, it tends to be better too. Well, like I like the way that it reflects light. It's somewhat opaque without being dark. I'm gonna grab some more of this stuff.
Yeah, that one does do that. The glass one doesn't actually reflect anything at all.
No, but you can make it opaque, right? Like you can do it like a tinted glass or whatever.
That's your opaque.
Putting some things away.
Yes, yeah.
Alright. Coming back out. I don't know how weird that looks. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so I think I was saying my plan was to make it look like this was a... Let me see if I can do it. Look like a different building next to this building. So I'm just encumbered, so it's not letting me climb up here. That one, right? Shoot. It's a little hard getting things to face the way you want them to. Is this... Do we have that Builder's companion mod on this one? I can't remember what button.
No, we don't.
Okay.
No.
That's on the other ones.
That's the H's.
Yes, that's what I thought.
You have to press H. Yeah.
But that one's good because you can show, yeah, you can show the other person you're playing with exactly what you're doing. They can see the green or the red outline of the object that you're placing. So that as you're lining up walls, you can say, how does this look, whatever, before you actually commit to placing it. Okay, so...
So the people on this side of the house are richer because they have more room because it's inside out.
Yeah, it is slightly more square footage, I would imagine. And then for these, I'll go back to just the Adobe facing the regular direction. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, and then doors are going to have to go, because I don't want to put the doors in the front, doors are going to have to go here. And I think I'll come down and put a door on this side too.
I'll go make a glass door and a greenhouse door. Maybe we can.
Sure, man. Yeah, I think
choice on that.
I think the greenhouse might look good if we're able to stack them like I did with the wood up here. The wood. Oh. Have I? I might be stuck in the ground. I can't even tell what's happening. Yeah, I have glitched somehow. We'll see. I'm gonna
cheat my way
Did you
out of
fall
here.
through?
I seem to be trapped.
Yeah, you fell through the foundation. That's one of those glitches.
Yeah,
Let me see. You're
I
stuck
think-
between two of them.
I was gonna say I think I can solve it because I'm an admin. I can probably get myself out of here. But that is stressful. What is the deal with that? I guess I know you guys have been dealing with it for a little bit.
Yeah,
It just
I actually
happens
only
once in a
started
while.
experiencing like yesterday or the day before that. I started experiencing it, so I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
I haven't had it over here, because they were having it the day that we built that boat. That's when they were having it as well.
Yeah.
And we didn't experience anything like that, so I have no idea.
Oh well, we'll make the most of it. Alright, so I think this is as wide as we'll go with the build. Build up like that. One more of these. Right here. Alright, and we'll see how this sort of design is able to come together. I'm gonna make... do you mind doing some sloped adobe roofs? Whatever they're called, just adobe roofs, I guess. If you're in that crafting station.
Sure.
Thank you.
Just have to learn all the engrams, but...
Oh, have you not? Oh yeah, don't stress,
No,
man.
for a dome, no.
Oh, don't. I'm good. I'll head over and make them. I have most of what I need to kind of keep the design going. Okay. Yeah, I hope this is not too weird a look. I'll figure it out, I guess. Alright. Oh, I can make lots. That's perfect.
The metal door makes it look sort of like a prison.
Yeah, it has a very unique look to it. The greenhouse one can work as a door coming in and out of your house. The only problem with it is the noise. It's just a much less appealing noise than you get with the wood doors.
I'm not liking the door, the way the door fits in this frame over here.
Oh, right, that can happen too.
I have the glass one over here, and when you come out of the boat, it's like the first door frame that you come across.
Okay, cool.
That's where I put the glass door, and then the other one is on the other side of the build.
Okay, I will be there in just a second. Just making a few more things. Sir Pirate Pants? That's a fun name. Asking how everyone is today.
Yeah, that would be a strange YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. You could just, anything could be a YouTube channel now. You don't have to have a good name to be famous. PewDiePie isn't a good name. I don't think.
No, I don't. I'll agree with you on that one. I definitely do agree.
Yeah, I think that is too modern, if anything.
I don't like the way this one fits in there though. The other one.
Where's the other one?
On this side, far side.
Oh.
It just doesn't look right.
Well, what if we did them... Oh, I'm lagging a bit here. Here, let me turn up some gamma for people. I think gamma is almost better than torches at this point. So I'm just going to try them where I had originally thought they might look good. And we'll see. I'll go grab some more of those sloped roofs so we can see. Here, actually, I'll take this one. And I'll put... Alright. Oh, that does not want to snap right at all. Why? That's so annoying. Oh, what did I whistle? I've disabled all the bad whistles. I've disabled all the ones.
Yeah, I heard you whistle. I was looking around like, okay, what are all the
Actually,
divers doing?
No, things got reset, so let me double check. Do I still have... Okay, yeah, never mind, so they're all back.
Alright, well, it wasn't anything bad that you whistled, so that's good.
Yep. Alright, whistle, you whistle. No all. Turn those all ones off. Okay. I think I might have properly unassigned all of those.
Freya's asking if you just removed the door so you didn't have to open it. No,
Oh.
he removed the door so he could test it up here at the top of these windows.
Yes, but I can't get this, trying to get this thing to go in properly. Give me a sec. Yeah, I would think I would want, I don't know why, but I can't get it to go where I want it to go. I'll see if I can, grapple up there to do it. Nope, I knew that was going to be a pain. Such a pain.
Yep. Yep.
There's a way I can do it. That's the angle. Nope. Okay. This thing does not want me to get up on the roof. Whoa.
Alright, we can just do that a different way here.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
on this thing.
That's probably smart. Well, I
There you
can't
go.
get it to go exactly where I need it to go. I don't know if it's going to go this way at all.
Well, they should be higher because if you press E now, you'll just stand up on the saddle.
Yes, although I think
So that way you can get on the roof that way.
There we go. Never mind. I just needed to get that there. Okay. And then I just want to come around the front and see how that looks. Thank you. Huh. Yeah, there is no top to the glass door, really. That's kind of weird.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it just see that way it just doesn't look right.
Uh-huh. One sec. And I'll try this, and then maybe try this combo, and we'll see how that looks. This might make more sense, or it might not. Does that look like windows? Not really.
I see that one has the handle on it. I mean, if you put the metal one in there, because the metal one has the handle on the inside, so you won't be able to see the handle, but you'll have the two bars stretching over the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, which might mirror the horizontal bar of the window frame above. Interesting. Yeah, we can try that. Either that or I pull down a bunch of what we have here.
Actually, if you look at it from the outside, you can't see that the door hinge, or at least the door
No.
handle.
The only problem I have is that one is reflective and the other one's not.
No, see, if you get the transparency gun,
Okay.
S plus transparency gun, then you can just change it. You can walk up to it as well.
I wonder if we can, here, I'm definitely turning it off, auto open. Switch that to manual.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
window downstairs, I put that one to like 0.5.
Okay, let's see. And two-way? Is that the...
Yeah, way, and then 0.5.
It's just slightly... Okay, that reflects... you're right, that's pretty close to the window above it. Actually, maybe wants a little more. Do you see the sort of like able to move around and see the reflections in the two?
Yeah, I'm just not sure which one's like brighter. Is that the top one or the bottom one? The bottom one's more glass, so it would be reflecting more light, of course.
That's getting there. One is definitely, the top one is definitely reflecting more. Like I'm seeing either that or I don't know. We'll see.
No, it's reflecting more because the other one is basically just more like this, like the dulled color, basically.
Yeah.
Cryo's coming over here. There's rock golem. So let's say, man, what's coming over here? But yeah,
There you go. That's getting pretty close. I don't know what percentage I did on this one. Let me see. So yeah, I'll try 0.8 and see how that works. And then if I do... Ooh, interesting.
yeah, that's better.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that looks. I wouldn't mind trying to paint the two. Just seeing what they would look like with paint on them. Trying to think of what color would actually look alright. There's not... Some things are going to look quite different from the two different types of... One being that one's greenhouse glass and one's the S+. So we'll see.
Blaze TV, we are on the Ragnarok server, Ragnarok Patreon server.
Oh, and that one did.
Yeah, he was asking where you built it, where you were building. So.
Yes. Yeah, no, the normal Ragnarok server for sure. Yeah, interesting. I got the greenhouse glass door, or the greenhouse glass takes paint better, it seems like.
Yeah, cause in the I can't really see that. They're like really good in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
But when leave it on there. We'll check it out with
yeah,
daylight. You know, also with the glass, see how the reflection is.
That's true. It'll be a little hard to tell. Okay, yeah, can leave that up there, and then I'll go make or grab some more of those sloped roof. And yeah, keep building across. I think I could end up changing up that sort of weird design and simplifying things. But for now, I'll just grab what I have waiting for me over here.
I do think it still looks really cool, though.
Yeah, I hope I haven't done anything too weird. We'll see. Yeah, my inventory. Oh, I have some things in here that I shouldn't be running around with. Just gonna drop a couple items. Okay. Yes, that is kind of a cool thing. We'll see. I don't know. And I'll go start putting in some more of these slope roof. Interesting. Okay. So. I think that's what I'll have to do here. So I'm just building up that second level. And that's going to be inside out on this one too.
Yeah, well, all the things, the roof is a bit much.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's all he says. The roof is a bit much. I was like, okay.
Which part, you can let me know. Waldo's watched a bunch of these streams. He's seen me build things, and they sometimes look weird at first and come out more normal. We'll see if I am able to achieve the same effect today. Alright. Yeah. I think.
It's the pitch of the roof is a bit much.
Okay. Well, we don't have. I mean, we only have obviously the one angle we can have things go at. But I guess I have roofs going in a bunch of different directions, which could look a little hectic. Let me see. Kind of want to see how we're looking from the front. Yeah, I think that starts to give... Yeah, okay, cool. I think I'm getting some ideas then. Okay, yeah, I think I'm onto something. We'll see. Yeah, so I could change up this whole back area. I mean, for the most part, I like what I've got going on, but I've mostly only done the front. So, oh, little lag. So once that's out of there, oh, Jabot is dying. All right. Yeah, I think I like this part of the build enough that I don't want to stress. Whoops, shoot, I don't want to stress too much over the rest of it. So we'll see what to do with the back side of it. But I mean that that part I like. Yeah.
Nemesis is saying, I wonder when the day comes that UTC completely builds a house upside down. They've done some parts already, like ceilings.
I will. Well, I'll tell you because I've seen somebody else do it. So and they showed me the idea. I had somebody who's had a small YouTube channel a long time ago show me the idea before I was super familiar with Structures Plus, and they said that I'd given them the idea, and they made a whole tutorial of how to do it. So I'd been hesitant. I'd been holding off on that particular idea, not wanting to steal their glory or anything like that. But I think maybe that would make a fun idea for a tutorial if I make, that's the next thing I do. If I get back to building tutorials, do a fully upside down house. It's not impossible to do. I guess it's a Structures Plus thing for the most part that you'd want to do it, or that'd be the way you'd do it. But, yeah, no, I like it. It would be fun to do a whole place upside down. So I've kind of simplified that funky bit on the back. I think that probably makes life a lot easier.
Billy Bob dislikes the symmetry of the front of the build. I'm actually, yeah, I don't know. It is like, yeah.
Dislike. So it is symmetrical though, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah, I can actually see it. I mean, it is something. I would definitely do something else with the roofs on this part. I would try to do something else.
Like the middle ones, you mean?
Yeah, because I mean you flip those ones inside out, so you'll get like a different build, like a different type. But
okay,
yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Let me work on something then. Make these roofs stand out.
Because I think that's what what he sees as well.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a. Let me see. I'm gonna grab a wooden ceiling here. I'm gonna use that instead of Adobe because it'll be easier to tell if it's upside down. But my goal is to get a little upside down ceiling going right there. Yes, perfect. So that worked. And then.
Yeah, Waldo said it as well. Flip top, a flat top in the center.
Oh, I think you see what you mean. It, like people are saying, not just change the material, but change the whole shape of the building in that particular to make it stand out. I have an idea. We'll see if I can make it work here. I don't know if I can. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. So I'm trying to use an upside down ceiling to give me an upside down adobe roof here. See if that looks alright. I don't know if I can make that happen though. Oh, I guess I gotta fix that hotkey. That still doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, upside down would definitely give the build a different look.
Yeah, it just doesn't want to do that
If
right
it's
now.
possible, though.
I already have it directly above where it needs to be. I just haven't got it right in this spot. Turn that off, turn that back on. Yeah, so that would mean I would need to do... it's getting complicated exactly how to trick it. I think it would be this. So yeah, I am doing some upside down wizardry, but it shouldn't be too complicated. And I don't know how well it'll work. So, try that one. I knew it. There we go. I don't know if that's right. It's hard to tell what's snapping to what.
This one is good. It is upside down.
How's it look? Is it weird? I'm waiting until I get them both in before I.
Yeah, I was gonna say get the other one in, and it'll probably definitely look different.
Like that. Okay. Oh, that's not
no,
right.
You need to go the other side. No,
Other way.
You need to go the other side. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one that you
There
put
we
in
go.
there was good.
Okay. I misjudged that. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Take that, and I think I'm good to put everything back the way it was and see how we're looking. Oh, that looks
Yeah,
good from in here.
It looks like they're still working on the roof.
Yeah? Yeah,
that's what
it's
it looks
quite
like,
a
yeah.
different texture, if my memory serves. Let's come around and take a look at it.
Yeah, so the one ceiling,
Oh, yeah.
the one thing.
So that looks interesting. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, if I think if when you paint it, you should paint it like blue.
I can.
Like a really bright blue, just because, you know, like they have like a tarp on it.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you could. The only problem with that is the way Adobe takes paint. It's very selective. Could be that only a tiny amount of that actually gets painted, right?
Yeah, true.
Those are upside down sloped railings.
Oh wow, that definitely does give a different look as well.
I'm just trying to separate it and make it not look quite as weird.
Like I said, you know, it looks like the middle one is like a building project.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if we'd be better off with like a different wood type instead of the upside down Adobe. Or like you said, a different shape. Or like somebody said, a different shape altogether. Whoops. I think I just broke something. Greenhouse glass door. Shoot.
Yep.
Sorry about that, man.
We got a ton of materials. No
Clumsy aim. I was going to say the other thing that could be done is... And I can build, yeah. So I could just do something like this.
Yeah, that takes yeah, it'll definitely take a lot out of it. like the unison build, basically.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I am. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? Oh, dropping off more jerboas? Nice. Mutated jerboas at that from Jeep Freak. That's sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. That changes the look of it pretty good. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just aim to do that. I'll see how it looks when I get up there. And
I think it looks good. I like this this change.
okay. So, it would have to be like that.
Oh, John is asking how you flip the railings.
Oh, so they are, it's because the roof was that they were attached to was upside down. So the whole trick, yeah, that should work. Sorry, I'll get this in here. Let me get this in first, and then I'll kind of explain how it works overall. So, if you build... Alright. So, the trick to, like, any of the upside-down stuff is you have to get a... it's only with the Structures Plus stuff. It requires the sloped wall. Because with Structures Plus, they can snap upside down. You can snap above, or you can snap below to get a different shape like that. Then anything you attach to this will be upside down. So if we use a wooden ceiling, because those are super obvious, you'll see it's upside... Oh, that didn't work that time. Proving myself wrong. But there is a way to do it here. That's going to make sense. There. So that's snapped upside down. So then whatever I would snap to that would end up upside down. So if I did a railing, it would be an upside down railing. And it would want to snap there because that's the top. So that's how you start to get weird shapes and weird things going on and make the most of Structures Plus. If that's the only mod you have, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. So, yeah, that is how we got that to flip upside down, but it's only the Structures Plus railings that even do the slope, where they'll follow the slope of the wall. A regular railing will not do that for you. So, take this out. Alright, and then...
But if you have like a different mod on there, like like the steampunk mod that we have, could you flip the ceilings of the steampunk mod as well using the same technique?
Am not 100% sure what you can and can't do with it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you got me curious.
Yeah, you were just doing that. I was thinking, hey, wait a minute.
I think
yeah.
I think I've tried it with some things. I don't know though. It's off the top of my head. I'm not remembering any logical thing that I'd tried that I could say works or didn't work. Works or didn't work. Yeah, no, I don't know if it worked. If you have, like, we have a dozen mods on here. If you just want to try building some piece from one of them, some Ozocraft or some Eco Stables or some, I can't remember all the ones that are on each server, but yeah, if you want to try building something, we can certainly test it out. I don't know what would look particularly cool. I haven't got that deep into the steampunk. That's not on this one though, is it? The steampunk one?
No, steampunk is on this one. No.
Alright, I'm just trying to get, no, that's not what I wanted. Just trying to fill this space without messing up the whole interior of the thing. Man, you get some super weird snap points. So, shoot. So I'm trying to have it so that I don't awkwardly have, one of the benefits of Structures Plus is those upside down slopes. So I'm trying to get it so that I don't have a piece of wall hanging down in the middle here. Okay, I think I got it. Something like that would do the trick. And then I can put a wall. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna work for me. Okay, cool.
I put the there's like a one wall and one of the roof tiles in here. Do you need a one of those triangle things?
I think I'm okay for the moment. But I will take whatever. I'm gonna end up needing whatever we got there. I'm just now I'm trying to avoid creating the upside down sloped roofs and creating them accidentally.
No, of course, no, definitely. No.
I keep placing the. I've now got the upside down. The thing I was just doing to. I want the sloped walls to place properly, and now they're placing the. Placing upside down or sloped roofs, whatever they're called. Okay, come on.
Oh, Aaron Longstaff's in chat.
Oh, hey Aaron, what is going on? That guy's been doing the work with tutorials. Well, I have not. Yeah, his are great. Okay, so I think that's something. I gotta fix my gamma now. Okay, perfect. So I think we got a little something going, man. Nothing too fancy. I think instead of the Adobe for up here, I'm gonna do wood. And maybe I do upside down wood. That would look cool. So the wood I should have a place to snap upside down like that. Ooh, that looks weird though.
Oh, that looks weird from outside as well.
I wonder if I can fix it with a railing, because if I can, yeah, that will work. So
yeah, it's floating.
I think a railing was gonna solve the whole deal if I wanted to. I would have to place it there, so that's gonna prevent the ceiling from looking too weird. But this upside down texture is going to look good when we get it on the other side. Cool. Okay, I think I need more of those. One more of those railings for now. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't realize Cryo brought that golem for me. I still don't have room for the last gift.
No, that golem's gonna be taking up a lot of space. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can keep him over my base if you want.
We'll figure it out. I was gonna say he may be like one of those. Oh, very generous, but he's getting adopted. So somebody in need. Somebody is, I'm sure, in need of that amazing creature. Rock golems are very cool from a decorative point of view too. You can use them like, depending on what you're doing building wise, to create kind of a cool theme. One of the few like mythical type creatures we've got.
These guys are like really good. I really like the textures on these guys.
There we go. Okay, perfect. So I think this looks good up here now that I have this. Whoops, that's not the right thing.
Oh, John, it's me, Dynamic D. I'm back in the stream again.
Let me put this away. But yes, hanging out with Dynamic D, keeping me company while I build. Oh, I see. That's weird. That's kind of weird. Well, those are upside down. That works, I think.
Yeah, because it's on both sides as well. That does work.
It's a little bit strange. Fills in that space. Okay, that works.
It actually looks like one of those flower beds that you put on like the side of your balcony.
Yeah, it has a faint look of that. And then gotta figure out what happens at the back of this place. I can have door frames on the back here if I need to, because they're not gonna be thrown off by everything else here. And then these will be inside out, so I think I'm gonna go make a couple of door frames. I'll wander back.
me see. Alright, we have 69 people watching live. What's up, people? Working on, yeah, little Jerboa Adobe Villa. Let me see what else I can make here. Okay, and I think I'm gonna need a few more window frames.
This knife has a straight edge on it. So
You also have to think about your coffee, man.
What's that?
Think about your coffee again.
Yes, this cold coffee.
Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, that I actually see every week. Like, oh, man, you forgot your coffee again.
Yeah, it's here. It's gonna be cold by the time I'm done anyway. It's just a matter of, do I want cold coffee by the end, or do I want to dry the cup before that? I don't mind the coffee when it's been sitting too long.
No, I don't mind it either. I'll just drink it anyway.
It's
but
like
yeah.
you go to the cup going, do I have a sip left? Did I finish this? Okay. Yeah, I got something started here. I've got a few things crafting up, but got the beginning of the build. I don't think there's a whole lot more to it. I'm gonna come across like that. Could do something slightly different on the back, I'll see. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I more or less like what I got going on here. And then we'll just have to figure out where to sort of house some jerboas and how to fence them in. So I would think, yeah, we'll use some fence foundations and stuff. Once I get the back of this place built up, I'll take all the Adobe fence foundations and railings. Take those. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I've tried to make them look like 3 distinct little buildings, just separating the sort of the texture of the Adobe. And then I guess, yeah, we have a little variation on the front now with that little balcony. Alright, perfect. And perfect.
I like the texture of this stuff. This is also one of those materials I'd never built out of.
Yep.
Out of Adobe. I do like the textures now.
Yeah, I think I've always liked it. I feel like it's pretty versatile. Like I've done sort of Tudor-looking buildings with it. I've definitely done like, you know, traditional, you know, Latin American or Mediterranean style builds that would have used this actual material. This is sort of closer to a Mediterranean, I would think. Their roofs have a great feel to them. I like them. Yeah, we haven't had new building materials in a while, so I guess tech, yeah, is the most recent thing we've had, but yeah, I think this back area could look nice. I think
It's actually really spacious in here as well.
yeah, well, I think from the outside it's gonna look like 3 little houses, but it's if you don't put the partition walls on the inside, then you end up with, you know, if I put 3 different colors of paint on this, it'll look which I guess I could work on doing now. I mean, we're more or less done the shape of it. I guess I'll get going on the S+ fence foundations. And sort of build a little fenced-in area for jerboas. It's not, like I said, we talked about, it's not going to have to be much. And then, yeah, I'm thinking the houses each get a different color to them. Okay, I gotta grab a few more of those.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what people are thinking for colors. I think at least, I think I have a faint idea in mind. All right. Oh, I think I might have tapped out one of the resources last time I was in here.
Which one's that?
I don't know. Let me see here. Wood. I have drained this thing of wood.
All right, I'm on it.
Oh, I think it's funny. That's the thing that goes through the quickest, eh? Because I actually drained your storage of wood. Like I emptied the actual container into the building, the table that's now out. So, yeah, we went through a surprising amount. You had prepped it a lot. I guess that's Adobe requires that.
And see, now I only have one problem. This guy's too heavy now, and it's either I dumped the cactus sap off of him, but I'm not sure if you're gonna be needing anymore.
Okay. Yeah, man. Whatever. I am easy. Whatever's gonna work best. You can totally dump stuff.
Actually, you're almost done with the Adobe as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm honestly, there's not much I'm gonna need. So yeah, crafting more clay is definitely something that can wait. If you do want to dump the cactus sap, we can worry about that next time. And I'm thinking right now, I'm just trying out, figuring out how to make a little wall to put the jerboas inside or behind. I don't know. The Adobe fence foundations are weird. They hide most of the fence that you end up placing. They're, all the other fence foundations are just like a little strip on the ground, and the Adobe ones are this big, chunky, thick thing, right?
Yeah, I was just holding up a metal wall that I have. I was trying to place it over there. It looked really good. Hey, but the box of wood's just like completely full. You know that, right?
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I knew that. You must have restocked me at some point. I swear I drained that out. Oh yeah, apologies. No, my memory must be poor.
It's no problem, man. No problem at all.
Yeah, you're more okay. Well, you're more prepared than I thought. I thought it would be weird to be running out of wood, but that's because I transferred so little of it. How can I see over here? So yeah, I don't know what you think. If I did wooden fence foundations instead of the Adobe ones, and then I did the Adobe fence on top, I could just do it one high. We talked about putting glass over top. So I was thinking it would be cool to keep the fence low so you could actually see the little jerboas, right?
Oh, Aaron's asking, Aaron Longstaff's asking for the coordinates that you have your building area on.
Yeah. Wait, we are at 7416 is where we're at. They're the little desert islands off the coast, the bottom coast of Ragnarok.
Oh, by the way, I put one of the glass walls up here where you just
oh yes, yeah.
Like one of these fence foundations.
That's what you're saying.
And I put the no walls on. It snaps really good though.
Yes, like it basically is just going to be invisible. Is that how it looks when it's? That's the mode that it's in?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I will. And you know what? I have another idea that I just thought of. We'll see if I can make it work. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm gonna craft a few of those. And I'm gonna craft so the double door frames are neat. We've had those for a little while. I feel like you could do a cool sort of sunken gate, or do little sort of mini posts or pillars with those. Put that through. I'll do one Adobe double door too. If I can figure that one out.
Aaron wants to see those coordinates again because your face cam was obscuring the
oh, okay.
thing.
Oh, is that how that works? I assumed that would be visible. Huh. Okay. Let me see if I can figure that out then.
No, what are the coordinates? I'll just type in chat.
Yeah, it's right there. 74.316.5. I just didn't realize my face was gonna hide that. That's funny. I should keep that in mind if I'm if I'm ever trying to show off coordinates for a live stream. It's not usually that super important. That's usually not something I'm worried too much about. But yeah, no, that'll be that's funny. All right. Blinneman's in chat.
You really need to place a fence at all. Place a foundation. Place a random wall on top, and a glass one on the side of the foundation or sunken gate.
Yes, I'm used to vanilla and needing the fence foundation. I see what he's saying. But it might be, honestly, I've already made the fence foundations. I would either need to make... Yeah, we'll see. I think, so...
See, this is the way this thing snaps over here. And it actually looked really cool when you just take all the sides off.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that works.
This is gone now.
So that's what I'm thinking, is that's the height you would want to have the fence at if you're going to want to see jerboas. So that's why I came back with this wooden fence foundation, because it's much less obtrusive. If I can get it to snap in position. I can do... One sec. There we go. So then it's just the fence, like that, instead of the Adobe Fence Foundation, which is so thick and chunky right there with the fence. So that's what the fence would look like. I think I like it better.
Yeah, those do look better.
So I'll undo a little bit of this here. Oh, I'm getting quite encumbered. Alright. And I'll put these on the hotbar. Beautiful. Alright, and then I do want to try... So the thing I was talking about with sinking the gate in the ground would be if we did something like this, left that ceiling there, pick up the railing, and then do a, you know, if you did a door frame like that, then you have what looks closer to a gate, where you can put a door in that like so. And if you did that with the double door frame,
cool.
That works, right? So I think I'm going to wait till the double door frames are crafted, and I'm going to try it with that. And then you'll just have like a little... Now for this one, I guess we'd probably have to do a glass door frame on top of it, with just so you could still walk through it. But I think that could work. I'm going to come over here and empty some items from the inventory.
I can't change the transparency of that glass door, though.
Oh.
So you'll actually see the glass door.
I wonder. Then maybe you'll want... I'll figure out what you would put. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be too hard. You'd figure out a way still to hide the jerboas that are inside and keep them from getting killed. I don't think it would be impossible. You could do... so I'm thinking I'll use the double door frame, so I could just have that stacked on top. And that could work. Let me see. So I'll grab those, grab that.
Yeah, that fits. It's cool. I do like that, like gate.
Oops, there we go. Didn't mean to break that. Okay. So I'll put in some of this here. And yeah, we'll try the same thing but with a double door frame. So that would be a railing to create sort of a half wall snap point. Then you'd snap a ceiling to that. Then you would pick this up. So that's why he was saying you don't need fence foundations at all. I think is because you could just build off this instead of needing fence foundations, and because it's S+, whatever you'd build there would just stay put. So, the question. The S plus half wall, you can remove the edges of that, right? I think. And make it invisible?
Ooh, I don't know.
I think so. So what I'm thinking, if that's the case, I'm thinking you could have... let me see. So you could have that...
Oh, sorry. The half walls, yeah. The half walls you can do.
So I'm thinking...
I'm thinking... running, go get them.
Yeah, so what I ended up doing here is I have 2 S plus double doors inside each other so that the top of one of them is lower. So that we'll still get that sunken gate effect if I can get the snap point like that. But we actually have a wall that's full height here so that you wouldn't have the issue we were talking about trying to figure out the glass. Now this should line up. If you put a glass half wall on top, it should line up, and then we don't have to worry about the door frame. Like I was saying, we might need that glass door frame. I think this would be the fix to it, but we would need at least one of the glass half walls to make it work, which I think is where you teleported off to.
Yeah, I'm just teleported off to my own base.
Beautiful.
I'll go get it and sit right back.
Awesome, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I made some earlier today because I was like I told you, we're redoing like everything in tech, and I actually made the glass half walls because we have half walls. I was thinking, oh wait a minute, I might be able to do that just with the tech railing as well. So I then changed that to the half walls.
And how does that work?
It looks good, and I can't complain. Yeah.
You were asking me about my experience with the tech stuff. It's fairly minimal still.
Mine is just a bit more than yours. So yeah. I just started it today.
But you're enjoying it, right?
It's different. It's way different. So it's I'm still trying to get used to all the grayness that's around you.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair enough.
So I was actually thinking about just checking out see how paint sticks to it as well.
Yes.
And if you can paint it, because then that would definitely change like the inside of the house. That would be nice to have like a different color on the inside instead of that whole like grayness.
Yes. So I have not gotten into it mainly because it's like that's not quite my style, the futuristic building stuff. But I definitely see the appeal of getting to that point in game, like advancing that far. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's probably some cool stuff you could do with the tech stuff. I just have not let myself experiment with it. But hopefully, maybe I will. I mean, I think a tech build, if I do decide to do some tutorials, that's the kind of thing people would be excited to see. So, I'm going to do what I did last time. So now we have that half wall sized one. And now I'll put this here as well. And you get the little pillars that stick up beyond it.
Yeah, you only have to, the only thing is you have to duck to get in here.
Oh, okay. Why would that be? Is that not built to a height of... Did I build that to some weird height? I don't know. It seems like that would be a normal wall, a full wall up. Okay, so what I could do then is I could build up to here. I don't know. I mean, that would certainly... That would just leave a full wall hole in our thing if we had nothing here. But I could build those posts up to that height, and then this could be totally invisible, like you were saying. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. Yeah, it seems like you should be able to walk through it. Like, but I can't walk through this one either, so... I guess it's because it's over the ground. That's what I was talking about, needing to have the... If we're going to have an invisible glass case around it, it's going to need to be the right height so that you're not getting stuck. So, clearly that means a little bit higher. But if we have the roof at this level, nobody should get stuck anywhere, right? That's going to be clear if there's a glass roof at that height. Or glass walls up to that height.
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely clear
that's
that.
Good.
Definitely.
So that is where I would have to go, I would think. So that means making this one taller, like that. Okay. I mean, I can live with that. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'd hope that would be secure enough. We'll see. But I would say, yeah, at this point, we can figure out how to encase it in some glass. Yeah, it's a bummer that the glass door frame doesn't let you remove the border, right?
I'll try it out. Let me see.
No, you're absolutely right, I think, when you say it.
I'm just not sure if you can remove like the doors, not show the doors at all. But I don't
Yeah.
think that's.
No, and I think that you're stuck with the actual trim of the door frame as well.
I'm making a double door frame just to test this theory.
Worth a try. Oh, there's S+ double door frames. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. So I'm thinking I will grab some paint and try putting a little paint on this. Seeing if I can make it come to life color scheme wise.
No, you can't remove the edges.
No, I was quite certain of that. Alright, let us find some color schemes that look good.
Yeah, just don't forget that that those glass things are all in here.
Yes,
so
yeah.
you don't try to aim through them.
No, that's true. I'm trying out my first little batch of color. Okay. Option 1. And what would you pair that with? I would think something like...
It's like a purple, isn't it?
It's actually the sky. Which is supposed to be like the pale blue. I feel like those colors could work together. That would be region. Boom. And boom. Just testing out a couple little things, seeing how it looks. So that's a tangerine sky combo.
That does work. Yeah, I like that tangerine color. I'm not sure about the sky though.
No. Well, I'm aiming them as a potential combination. We can come down to other end of the house. I did want to try something like much simpler for color. So let's try on the sprayer. Okay. So this is just parchment, which is going to be like a beige. And then that's going to look good with any number of colors to go with it. Alright, let me get this sprayer back up. I just need to get the corner bits. Got them, I think.
Yeah, you got them. Yeah.
All right. So that's just parchment. That's a very simple color, but it could totally work. See how it would look on the front next to some other colors. And with number 6, do the foundations like that. Get myself up top here for it. So, are we about to lose our daylight? Is it that time of day again?
It could be, yeah.
Gotta be close.
Yeah, it should be. Let me see.
Let me see.
It's gonna be turning nighttime pretty soon.
Cool. So we could try that with Alright, and then what would it be? Not 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's not a colorful combo at all, but it's like maybe a bold, striking combo. We'll see.
So I'm gonna go with Billy Bob on this one. Billy Bob's saying I like the way that the paint, the natural brick of the Adobe to show through as well, and not completely covering the entire structure in uniform paint.
Okay, let me see.
Because we have the other colors, seeing them on the other side, of course. But
oh, you actually can't.
I do like the way, yeah.
Yeah, you actually can't paint. I think you're stuck with it being somewhat of like a I don't know. The paint only goes in some places. Like there's parts of it I just can't paint. So that bricky texture is always going to show through. So you have to choose colors that are going to complement it. Like if you paint this bright pink, you're going to have this spot of brick, tan brick in the middle. So you have to find colors that are going to work well with that. And then the trim. So the issue on the inside, and the reason that I don't use walls super often in the build is because the walls take paint differently than all the other bits in terms of like the way color applies to them. So if you come on the inside here, the walls just look different than the window frames in terms of color. It's stupid. So that's why there's no walls facing inside out, because they just don't. Like it's a darker color right here. One is like a gray, and one is a black.
Yeah.
There we go. But that could be a color scheme for one house, so I could be down for that.
It's a more traditional scheme as well.
And then that would sort of inform the the next sort of color choice. I think it would mean keeping the overall build a fairly sensible color. We'll see.
Cantaloupe.
I always go that route with the.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, you always did. Yeah, you always went cantaloupe.
I end up with some insanely bright color usually. Let me get the sprayer out. Just trying to decide on roof color here. There we go. Yeah, that could look good. I don't know. I'm easily impressed, but I think I like that. Alright.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Alright, so I'll finish this little section. We'll have to wait a minute, and then I'll get the gamma working. Oh, am I lagging? Seems like it.
Yeah, I think you are.
Oh, somebody teleporting probably. And I'll take this. There we go. And I'll get myself up on the roof to do that section. Yeah, that's good. Like I said, fairly simple design. Oh, at some point we're gonna have to herd those jerboas into the little enclosure we've made for them here.
I think it would probably be easier just to pick them up and throw them in.
You were probably correct. Yeah, herding jerboa is not my favorite pastime. Stupid roof. I don't know if my grappling skills have gone to crap after a week of not playing the game. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I can't get that to go where I want it to go. I used to feel like I had mastered the grappling hook. Definitely not today. Alright, and I'll get some gamma going.
Well, I can actually throw these things pretty far, actually. That's really insane. I'm just standing like right outside the gate where the gate would just open, you throw them and it hits the house.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can huck a jerboa. They get them going. Alright. There we go.
Oh, there's one on the roof now. Oops.
That'll happen. I think I'm going to do the foundations in parchment as well. And then I'm feeling good about this setup. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Tempted to do some weird color here. The foundations are great. They have all those. I was talking about how I like the vanilla foundations. Oh, is that even painting? Yeah. There we go. Because they have so many color regions. I think they look good, and they have all this wood trim. I think I've accomplished something nice here. Just adding a little bit of color to this first paint scheme. It looks good from this particular little corner of it. I still need to get some parchment paint on the back of the house, though.
Blinn is telling me to tell you about the half wall. He has the feeling that you're going for non-painted mid-section due to that.
Oh, if I get what he's saying, I don't plan on disassembling enough. If he means like an unpainted midsection in the house, like adding a sort of half story to the house at this point, I think I would hold off. I'm feeling like we've got a fairly decent shape to it. I think that's what he was saying, if I interpreted that right. And so this first house I went with tan and mud, and then I added in a little, I don't know what that is, tangerine or orange or something, for a highlight. I'm thinking one or two of those colors ought to come over to the next paint scheme here. So, okay, so I'll see about painting in. Let's see what brown looks like. So that'd be region 6 for the outside of these. Oh yeah, there's almost no paint to be applied to some sections of these Adobe things. They just don't want paint.
He's talking about, let me see here, so S+ now allows painting of half walls on both sides.
Right, okay, yes. Because we had some issue with that at some point, right?
Yeah, last week.
Was it just over here on the inside of this? Because I did end up painting all the regions. If they changed it, it would have been updated. Yeah, these were unpainted, right?
I do remember the, on the boat, because the boat you had to paint both ways.
It was that little strip because we did a full wall, another full wall, and a half wall on top to create that little painted stripe color. Okay, I'm gonna try a brown color scheme on the second one. I don't know if I'm being too boring with color choices, but we'll see. Ooh, that's not right, is it? Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it that way. I had intended, it's always a pain, I don't know how often you're painting stuff, but I always intend to like, oh, I'll paint this side but not that side. And I always end up messing it up. Like intending to leave the inside unpainted, and it almost always gets painted. Because I accidentally do it. Okay. That feels good. I feel like, yeah, decent little design of a place today. I hadn't really planned anything for the interior, but
we were still gonna look at the interior of the boat as well, getting into those mod things. But
right. Let me see here. I keep mixing and matching colors to see if they are going to look good together, but I'm doing almost the exact same colors here as I did on the other side. Or on the first house. Just doing a sort of inverted version. Yeah, I think I'm going to change that for sure. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to try some tangerine for some of these details. And I don't know if that's bright enough. I think I'm going to go with the orange.
Yeah, this has got like a very 70s color scheme to it.
That's it.
It's like all the towels in my house growing up. Definitely with the brown and orange and just whatever colors were popular when my parents got married.
Oh, the dark brown, the really dark brown.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about what I've painted so far. It's always a challenging bit to make it look good.
Yeah, even at night, it's gonna be harder to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I end up always doing the painting at night. It's probably a stupid idea. I don't like how the window frame trim is sticking out at the top there. See if I can solve that. Yeah, that could work. Okay. Let me see. Can we watch people work on his place? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can totally watch this. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but you are welcome to watch. If you're logged in, if you're already here, yes, feel free to stop by. Okay, that could work. So that would be region 2. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm just sort of stumbling my way through this paint job, trying to figure out how to make it look good. I'm not sure I have done that yet. We'll find out at some point soon here.
I'm over here looking at my weight, thinking, man, what am I carrying that makes me so heavy?
Yeah.
It's got the glass walls.
Yes, I usually have some stack of nonsense on me that's. I think I could also minimize how dramatic that orange is by doing. I think it would be this section. Ooh, it would be that one. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest I've had. That's kind of a weird color scheme I've got going on, but I think it could work. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I just keep trying to slap things together, see if it's gonna work for us. I've got a brown, I've got a parchment, I've got a. I wonder about tan, maybe. I don't know if that'll be different enough or stand out enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stumped on the color scheme. I'm not sure I like it, but like we said, stuck with nighttime. Getting a decent amount of light off the ship over here, though, eh?
Yeah, you are. That is a good amount.
I hadn't realized that. Here, I'll try and reposition them a little bit for us. see if we can light things up a little bit. Yeah, that's great. It's like a spotlight to some degree. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that is good. I'm impressed how much that makes it on the outside. The back is a little bit clumsy to get in and out of now. So sorry, that's probably...
I like the bottom ones, the door frames. I like those. I like the color better on those than on the top window frames.
Yeah, I don't know what to do because the top window frames don't show much of whatever color you paint the actual adobe. Like, they're just almost all this worn away brick pattern. So no matter what color I put on there, it's not going to be very obvious. whereas the doors are going to show color. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm tempted to let people come and try and put their own paint schemes on it.
Oh, that could be actually interesting as well, having pages do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we got three little individual segments, right? Yeah, we can make up. I was gonna say one thing we can make up is some windows and doors. But yeah, I don't know exactly where to go with paint scheme right now. Pick these up. I definitely need to undo the light blue that we had going over here. They don't stand out as different enough from each other as it stands now.
But did you do the same color on the outsides on all the buildings? The parchment color?
No, I have tan on one and I have brown on the other. And let me see how this looks. And now I'm just trying out a brick to see how brick looks with these. Might be better than orange as a secondary, as an accent color. So that would be if I did number. So yeah, that might be a better accent color. If you look at the first house I painted, sort of third one we built here. Wow. Lag like crazy. Here we go. Something about trying to paint this one little thing. It doesn't want to get painted.
Ooh, I do like that color there in the middle.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, by the way, I don't think we thought this through with putting the jabos on Wander.
Oh, are they making babies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to like neuter the females or something and just.
Yeah, well, I've got them all on Wander now, so.
Okay. Well, I had considered what might happen if we tried that. I had a feeling it would be a certain result. Okay, I wonder. Yeah, I'll see about. I don't know. It's always a tough call when it comes to the paint. But I mean, I look back on the ship that we did last week. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I like that little bit of detail we did.
Yeah, no, that little bit of detail, yeah, that definitely did work out.
Yeah, and I mean we did some like sort of different colors over the course of the whole boat, and to get to the end and look at it and go, okay, well those look good together. I mean, that's all you're trying to accomplish, but I don't know. It's easy to get like derailed. I add a little orange and I spend 10 minutes painting in shades of orange, so. Yeah, I think this might be better. I've got a brick come in as a secondary color. And on the back, I think I have it looking good. It's not perfect, but. Let me paint these. Yeah, the painting step essential, I think, to make a building stand out. Like the plain old texture of Adobe, this building would not be great if it didn't get some color details to it. But it's also not the most fun part of it to watch at the end of the live stream. I hope people don't mind me playing around trying to choose colors. It's gonna look good in the end. It's gonna affect that final build in a big way. Oops. Yeah, I'm lagging. I'm getting stuck on. Oh, I'm glitching now. I think everything is experiencing a little server lag here. It feels like I seem to have glitched into a foundation, and I see Jaboas escaped. Have they escaped for you, or is that just lag for me?
No, no, they escaped.
Okay. Yeah, that is weird. That's the kind of lag that that should not happen. Yeah, that's weird. They just kind of glitch right through.
Yes, it's like at that instance, the barriers just don't work.
Oh, right. I'm trying to throw it in through a glass wall. Forgetting that's there.
Oh no!
This slam dunking its face off the glass.
Sorry, I mean, just not even grabbing it like once, like grabbing it like 4 times. You just keep throwing it.
Yep, it takes a second to realize, I guess.
Well, that happens, you know. That happens.
This is a lot of Jerboas. What? Stupid. Oh, was that the problem?
The rock golem, probably.
It's just in the way. Okay, cool. I think I had that little one unfollow.
No, you have the rock golem on follow.
Oh, okay, that's what was happening. Okay. I like a big part of the back of the house. I'm feeling good about the design. And okay, so I still need to paint up
I wonder
there.
with that new the S Plus, you know, like that little post that you can put down and tie them up.
Right. I have not experienced very much of it yet. That just happened this week, right?
Yeah, it just happened this week, but I'm wondering, you know, if we put that one down, if that will actually save from that glitching that happens.
Oh, I wonder. How is it supposed to work? Like, I wonder what would the
You can basically just put like you know, if you want to mate 2 dinos, you just it's a hitch. So you hitch your dinos onto it like with a rope. It'll at least that rope will be there automatically. But and then you can just put them on wander and they won't move from that same spot. So I'm wondering if that will actually work. It should work theoretically. It should work with the Jerboas in here.
Right. And can you have multiple things attached to the same post? Is that how it would work?
That I don't know. I know you can have like 2 of them. I know you can put like a breeding pair on one post, but I'm not sure about the rest now.
God,
you might want to turn that off for wandering.
What's that? Sorry?
You might want to whistle the rock golem.
Oh,
you still have him on
follow, sorry.
So.
I didn't realize. Idiot. These colors don't look so great. I can't find anything I'm super happy with color-wise.
Now see the left one's like a little plain house basically. What I would do if I was you is I would leave it up to the to your patrons.
Yeah,
patrons
sure. Just sort of let the first 3 people. Yeah, we'll make up some signs, mark it off for people. But yeah, we'll make 3 signs and just say house A, house B, house C. Go ahead and paint them. We haven't put all the door frames and windows in. I don't know how deep we are into the stream. Fairly deep. But we could. We could make up that stuff still. Let me see here. But I'll go make up a few signs, and yeah, we'll mark it off. We'll let people come up with... The first 3 people who stumble here, you can team up with somebody and make a design. Let's reposition this. It was nice for lighting things up, but I'll make it so we can actually get in and out.
Which doors were we going to use now in the windows?
I don't know. Do you think the greenhouse window and the glass door was the ticket?
It did look better that way, yeah.
I think we can make that work. Greenhouse, window, glass door.
Glass door.
So glass doors would be, you'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I don't know, maybe as many as 11 doors. And windows would be potentially more than that. We'll see. I don't want to exhaust our supply. We could definitely do one of these windows with. We could definitely do one of the ones with a different material for the windows and doors. Like I could make it look good with Adobe or with wood.
I'll give it a minute.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have
See what
tons
you
of
got.
resources, so it's
No, I know you've prepped. I just if we don't have it, I feel like we'll make it work however we have it. Little jerboas everywhere. They're wild. I mean, they could probably. Would they go far off this island if you just let them? Should we put like a couple? Oh, I keep forgetting that. Put glasses there, dork. Okay, yeah, one dead baby jerboa already. Lots of dead baby jerboas. It's gruesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can invest some energy into that into the nanny.
Yes, well, either that or we neuter the females or neuter the males or something and just let them all go on wander, but they wouldn't make babies that way, right?
No, that wouldn't. But I do think that the nanny would probably, because that's also new. That's also this week.
Right. Is that like another one of the person type things where it's going to stand there and look over?
Awesome. Yeah, and it'll feed your jerboas. So.
Okay. Yeah, it would be nice if they could have a whole run of the island and they'd never go too far. They might just not. They wouldn't go into the water, right?
I think they would. I'm not sure though.
They was certainly like only, I don't know, only so far. We can put a few on wander and see what happens. Yeah, the building looks kind of good from here. Like one of these, this design looks alright, but I can see people. Yeah, you guys figure it out. I'll go. Like I keep forgetting to do it, but I'll go make up some signs, and we'll call. Let me see here. Ooh, do I not? I think that's an engram I have to learn. Maybe it's a sign engram.
Yeah, you probably do have to learn that one.
I have it. Oh, I guess it's just not an S plus thing. You gotta make it in your own inventory. That's why. Little fiber, little thatch, little wood. Easy. Alright, so should have 3 signs incoming. And I'll just name them like, Jerboa Avenue, number 1, 2, and 3, or what would it be, 1, 3, and 5? It'd be on one side of the street.
Yeah, 135.
Yeah. Am I really encumbered from that? I guess so. Put some of this stuff away that we're probably not using here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the overall thing, and yeah, I think instead of stumbling on a paint job, we'll see. I'm sure there will be at least 3 people that wouldn't mind attempting to do a custom paint job. So, I wonder the best way to do the signs.
Most of some of the doors.
Let me see here. Okay.
I should level up making these windows.
Oh, nice.
So I think I'm level 76 now, or 77, or something like that.
Oh, nice. Well, that just depends. And you've done that the slow and steady traditional way. Haven't had the shortcut to a high level.
Well, actually, I mean, the slow and steady easy way is just, like I said, the only thing I do in this game is grind mats, so yeah.
Yes, that works too, right? And then, yeah, if you just turn those into foundations, I know you can stack up materials really quickly, or stack up XP really quickly.
No, see, I don't use the grinder. I mean, I just get on a dyno and just go get the materials. I don't grind anything. That's why it's the never-ending grind.
Yeah, yeah, it is. No, it's like I've talked about. It's my least favorite aspect of the game, but I totally see the appeal of it. All right, so I got a house number 1, number 2, number 3.
Everything has windows and doors in it. So.
Yeah, and honestly, all it's lacking at this point is a paint job. So, and we tried a few. Like honestly, tried a fairly simple white and brown.
over here that looks alright. Added in this brick. The brick looks so different on the wood of the adobe than it does on the adobe. Like, it looks like it's almost like a blood red color on the foundations over here. And then you get it on the wood part over here and it looks orange. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how people paint it. So we'll leave it up to patrons. Just the first 3 people who head here and want to paint, you guys can paint it. And then just remember, yeah, I have these weird, the challenges you will face. The walls here will look different than the window frames and stuff. So I don't have any inside out walls. So whoever does the middle house here, basically that'll be the, I'll paint the 3 foundations different colors. So it's obvious whose is whose. And that way, there we go. So those are painted, and then I will paint. And give me a sec here. Yeah, man. So I think we'll call that a stream probably. We got this thing mostly done. Was there anything else that we had on the to-do list we wanted to make sure we got to today?
Not that I know of. This was the main thing. Was this? Yeah.
Yeah.
We told everything about the streams. Oh yeah. You still tell them about tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. So people have gotten quite used to me streaming Friday or Saturdays and Sunday mornings, and I did that I think quite a lot of weeks in a row. But what I'm gonna be doing for someone asking my coords, I will show you, John, in case you want to be one of the people that comes down here. I gotta move my face. So one sec. How do I get my face cam? There we go. So 74.3, 16.6. And then next week we'll probably start off showing off whatever people built here. Maybe we can take the boat and sail somewhere where we've figured out we want to do the next little project. But yeah, man, the boat turned out good. We got no particular plans or places to be. But yeah, 3 little houses. They're each like a 2x3 foundation. Each could use a color scheme of its own. And then you guys figure out the fence can tie into it. It can be its own thing. It can be whatever. But yeah, yes, I've been doing Saturdays and Sundays for a long time for the streams. I think for the rest of the fall at least, I'm going to aim just to do Saturdays. And instead of 2 hours, we'll do however long it takes. So if we do a build and we'll get it done in 2 hours and 20 minutes like we are today, that works for me. And then if we have things that take 3 or 4, they take 3 or 4. So that's what we're thinking. So I won't be here tomorrow. I'll be doing a charity walk. And then occasionally on the occasional Sunday, I will do a stream, but don't count on them week to week. Just count on Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. I updated the description and I updated my banner on my channel today too. 74.4, 16.8, John. So 75.17 is going to get you dang close to where we are. Yeah, man. So I guess I'll do the stuff I do at the end of a stream and wrap it up. So thank you to you for doing a bunch of prep, getting us settled in. And there's actually like an adorable little Jerboa ranch here now.
Yeah, I am really digging this. So that they're all on Wander. I am digging it.
It took enough weeks.
I am actually gonna get the nanny in here.
And honestly, if that doesn't work, these guys are more. People just kept giving me Jerboas after the first live stream here, so I wanted a place to put them, but really I'm not too attached to any of these, as you can tell by the. It's not breaking my heart.
No, I actually really want to see how full we can get this thing. That's why I really want to get
if we let them breed up, and then honestly, before we go, let's pick. So where's some ones that will. Well, I mean, I guess we could claim one. I don't want to bother with that right now, but here I'll pick up this guy and I'll throw him out, and I'm gonna put a couple on Wander on the outside and see where they go, and I'll just put a name on them so that we'll recognize them, see if they've gotten out naturally or if these are the ones we let out. So options, change name, and I'll call you. We'll do them like space probes. So we'll see how far they go. So I'll call him Wanderer 1. That's a good satellite name. So that guy's on Wander. I'll grab one more cousin for him.
I got one over here as well.
Okay, cool. Let's do 3. 3 is a decent number. What colors? They all have shades of red. The ones that we've picked.
I have like a little black in it as well.
Okay, cool.
Black and brownish.
I just didn't want it to look like we were typecasting and only sending the gingers out.
No, we're not that bad.
They're exiled. Alright, so UTC, I'll call him. Call that one whatever you like. Feel free to put your tag on it too. He's gonna go out and see the world, potentially.
Yeah, I lost him. I don't know where he's at.
Okay.
I put him on wander and he's... Oh,
Okay.
there he is.
Yep. Alright, and we'll see how far these two go. So I'm curious if they'll cross this little bit of water. You would think so. And then they'd end up on this island, and this island sometimes has things on it that can kill you, right? I think this is where you've seen... Yeah, this is a big island. So if they make it onto this island, then they're gonna make it anywhere.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things. I've seen raptors
Alpha
over there, and
raptors.
I've seen on the other, yeah, and on the other side, just across the water, I've also seen some raptors and alpha raptors and stuff. But it's nothing big.
So yeah, so if he does cross that little bit of water, he can cross all the way over to here. If he doesn't, if for some reason that water is a barrier, then he'll stay on that little island and we can let him go. But that looks good from a distance. I like the, I mean, it's a weird collage of colors right now, so it'll be hard for these guys to make it all look good side by side by side, but yeah.
Still, I think, it does, it has something special to it.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, well, I guess, yeah, man, I'll wrap that up. I'll say thank you to the moderators in chat today. Thank you to you for helping me get prepared and helping us get it to this point. Thank you to whoever's going to come and paint this. I always say my live streams are brought to you guys by my Patreon supporters. That's always the case. And I'm going to, I'm going to get a little more of a, we'll figure it out. I was going to say this is a bit of a slow song, but I was going to say, so yeah, I spent a little time this week figuring out what I wanted to do this fall in terms of videos and where I wanted to take the channel and the little Patreon community, everything we got going so far, and generally excited about the future. And yeah, shout out to my patrons. They give me the opportunity to literally take a couple days and clear my head and figure out what I want to be doing without panicking that I need to make my next video. So shout out to those guys. Link in the description if you want to do anything with the Patreon, but don't stress it right now. I have not made a video in a week, so I gotta get back to work before I ask people to support me over there. Yeah, and then I think that's it. We like Logic servers. They give us a discount on this if you ever need a server. Link to them in the description. But that's pretty much it. Next live stream for sure. Next one in the works is this time next week on Saturday. I hope I got a couple of videos done during the week and get back into a good rhythm. And we'll be chatting again a week from now. And I'll let you guys know if I ever can do a Sunday stream. I'll let you know on the Saturday when we're hanging out now what the plan is to do that. But I think that's it, man. Thank you for watching. Shout out to the kids from your class if they're watching.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'll ask them on Monday.
Nope.
All here.
That's great, dude. And we'll find out exactly if there's little wandering jerboas around here for next weekend. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I think that does it for our stream. I will put this up, and I will, yeah, get rid of my face cam. And